Andy, it's one where, man, for the most we feel pretty good about it. It's just moments, right? It's moments. And we didn't win the little moments that would have won the game for us, whether that's putting it to 2-0 or keeping it at 1-0. So, look, we got a quick turnaround. The season's not over, so we got to go to LA and put together a good performance and some results.
I felt like for 70 minutes you guys were playing on the front foot. Just the last 20 minutes, it almost feel like you're on your heels a little bit. What turned?
Yeah, I think inevitably when you make some changes, the shape changes, and we're looking at just a different defensive setup. And I don't think that hurt us too much. It just changes the way we're defending, right? And they grew in confidence. They started attacking a little bit more because they had to be more brave to throw numbers forward. And in this case, guys like Espinoza, when they're isolated 1v1, they can be dangerous.
You said last week that this was
hit me with it. I love it. Go.
You said last week this is like a final.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you lost the final today?
Absolutely. We only have 3 games left. Somehow we're still in this thing, so we got to just recover, get ready for the next game, and to hopefully get 3 points away from home.
Is it a must-win on the road?
I mean, every game feels like a must-win, but that's the way it is right now.
Give up points from losing positions so regularly this year. What do you attribute that to?
I think there's an idea here where we have to be stronger as a group when we're winning, to slow the game down, to find moments to breathe, right? And it's been one of those situations where it seems like one play spirals into a couple mistakes, and then now we're on our heels, like you just said. So I think for us, it's really zeroing in on every moment matters. Every moment matters, whether it's a throw-in, whether it seems like an innocuous play. We just have to lock in the concentration, because, like I said, the season's not over, but now moments become bigger and bigger, and we're going to have to rise to that occasion.
Do you worry at all that it starts to creep in the guys' heads when you have a lead, and then the results that you've seen over the last? Do you worry that it creeps in some guys' heads?
You can worry about it, but at the end of the day, what can we do on the field? It's all about action, Pierre. And I think my idea and our group's idea is to be men of action. And we have to just push forward with a desire to win. And if you're thinking about winning, you're not letting the doubt creep in as much. You're not letting the messages of, oh, here we go again. It's about, like Buffalo, when there's a storm, they huddle together and they run toward the storm. And we need to be Buffalo right now.
What are your words to your teammates as captain going into these situations, coming out of the dressing room?
It's that right there. I mean, it's about being brave. It's about stepping up and looking each other in the eye and saying, hey, these are the moments we rise up, right? And I thought in the second half we did a good job. Bongi makes a play. Temu's at the back post and taps it in. For the most part, for 70 minutes, we're doing everything we want, right? But again, it's little moments.
What didn't go right on that goal conceded? Do you look at more of the cross? Finish?
Yeah, I think it's are we trying to be Zarek calls it lunch ladies, cleaning up messes. Can we be lunch ladies for each other? It sounds silly, but it's one of those things where if a guy gets beat, are you there to back him up? Are you there to cover, right? And I think it starts on plays like that, and then it kind of spirals, right? So then the next guy's a little bit late, and then the dominoes fall. So I think it's taking this collective mentality of cleaning up messes for one another, being there to back each other up. That's what winning teams do.
Roxy, what's your takeaway on that one?
I mean, that's 80% of the games we've played at home, really. Play well enough between the two boxes. Maybe could be a bit more creative and patient in the final third. In one or two situations, we don't quite get enough pressure on the ball in our defensive third. And I mean, for like 88, 89 minutes, it's pretty good. I think it's what we expect of each other. We're just missing something. We missed something tonight. We've been missing something. Yeah, just a lot of our home games, especially. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating when you put in all that work and you're Dane's only having to make less than have 1 or 2 saves, and we're only taking away 1 point, especially at this point of the season where we've done that enough times in the other 14, 15 games at home where these ones matter more, and we just didn't get it done tonight.
What is that something that you feel is lacking in that close-out games?
I mean, everyone's going to be. I mean, you look statistically, it's like everyone's tired. So in the last 5-10 minutes of each half, that's when people are going to be half a step late on things, and you're making changes, new faces. But it's just we need to be in the final third, whether it's the first minute, 20th minute, 90th minute, like giving them no time. And I mean, if he's allowed to kind of scoop it in there, and we don't have anyone to get on the end of a cross that's in the air for at least a couple seconds, then we need to look at ourselves, and it's just frustrating.
When it becomes 1-1, does it feel like here we go again? We've done this a bunch of times already this year.
When the full time whistle went, yeah. But I think until that time, we still got 8-9 minutes to try get the winner. So that's all I'm thinking about as soon as that goes in, and then I don't know. That late in the game, you're kind of desperate to kind of force it up the field, and that's what we kind of did. Kind of gave up possession, kind of sloppily, but yeah.
Obviously, Will talks about domino effects, goals. How do you look at how that one that you guys conceded? Where do you look at more responsibility for it? Obviously, if Tiger gets beat, Brazil allows the cross, Bonnie at the back post. How do you look at the development of that goal conceded?
Yeah, I mean that's most goals we concede. It's never just one mistake. It's always the first that we can't clean up. We don't react well enough to. When we have Braga's, he's just got to stand his feet and keep him outside him. And then, I don't know. I don't really have it super fresh in my mind. I just remember Espinosa kind of having too much time on the ball to deliver a ball like that. So for me, I'm just kind of looking at what us as back four can do. For me personally, what could I have done? And maybe it's just, if we can organise a bit quicker, but it's one of those things that happen in 1 or 2 seconds, and to try and organise 2-3 players at that point in time, it's difficult. But
it seems like you guys are able to kind of flush results away. Obviously, training yesterday looked like it was pretty lively and a good spirit. You have to do that again. How are you able to kind of do that repeatedly? You have to do it again here in short order.
I mean, it's our job. We don't get paid to give up. So until the full time the curtain comes down on our season, we've got to keep giving it everything. So now, freshen up, travel to LA, and we've got to take it to them, and that's like tonight was. It's a must-win game, and I think we've seen what they're capable of doing with the players that they have. That we have to be on it again, and it's just another 3 points that we have to go and chase.
This is not the first season where you've had your backs against the wall at the end of the season in terms of making the playoffs. What do you take from that going into this playoff chase as well?
Obviously, last year we lifted to the last game. We're finding ourselves in the same position again, and it's not like we've been playing poorly, so I think it's not like we need to reinvent what we're doing. It's just finding that little bit more quality. If we can move the ball up to Ray a bit quicker, so that when the other team doesn't have the 2 box of 4 behind the ball, if we can get an extra number. So tonight when Will gets forward and he can be that extra number playing forward, then it causes them problems. But when we just expect the front forward to do it, it's as a defender, if I'm having just 4 players come at me against my back 4 and a midfielder or 2, it's like I'm happy with that. I'll take that for 90 minutes. So we need to create more problems in the final third. I think that's it.
How much do you reiterate, with the whole group, thinking, it's only 3 matches but it's still within your control. Like everything is still ahead of you with 3 matches left. What?
I mean, yeah, tonight's done. We gave it all. All we have is Wednesday night. I think we just need to put all our energy into Wednesday night, focus on that. Because if we don't take care of it then I mean, I don't know the math side of it, but yeah, it's just one game at a time. We need to put everything into Wednesday and go from there. We're good.